I'll stop doing that. Oh, it bumped something. Now it's... There we go. Ah, they're annoying. Morning, everyone. Whenever you get around to getting in. Hello. I'm here munching on my kimchi. Having something to drink. I don't realize it is Saturday. I think it is. What's Saturday? Yeah, Saturday. Here, Friday there. So it's Friday night in the East Coast. Friday night, West Coast. And be a good day or good time for a Q&A. People have been bugging me about putting up a PayPal. I did. Apparently I had one, didn't even remember it. I had to get in there to get it. I don't really sit and beg for money. I certainly could use some, but to me asking for it is like begging. So, not that I'm going to be upset if somebody gives me some. I love it when the beggars come up and they're not holding onto their cup good, and they and I take the cup from them, and then I just wait a second, and I get, oh, that's hilarious. I did that to this little kid. He was like probably 6 or 7 years old, and he just was like, I gave it back to him. But it's like, you hand me something, I'm going to take it. I've noticed the beggars I've done that with don't come and ask me for money again. I had one kid come up on the boulevard with a fresh dye job on his hair, all blonde in the middle. Hand me a note written in Bisaya, probably begging for money, I don't know. You should learn how to get a note written in English. But I just kind of laughed at it. I don't give the beggars money. In fact, there's one woman who looks extremely healthy running around, makes herself look not so healthy, and then goes around begging. Run into her a whole bunch of times, with and without her little headscarf rig on, trying to hide herself. And I've seen her without it, and she looks quite healthy. She just decided that begging for a living is easier than working, I think. Or she does it for extra money. I don't know which. I'm here just watching the TV. Haven't heard if the Senate has signed off on the debt ceiling. Everybody here is on pins and needles over that one. Actually, everybody that gets a check from the Social Security. Twice now this has happened to freak people out here. The last time was during Obama's administration, when the Republicans again, or I should say in the past, did exactly the same thing they did this time, trying to use the debt ceiling as a bargaining chip. It's not supposed to be a bargaining chip. I'm good that McCarthy came to his senses. Of course, he was dealing with probably one of the best negotiators in Washington, D.C. Man, I spent 40 years doing nothing but negotiating deals. Why you don't see his name on bills? He's been the negotiator all this time. You know, if you look back at his record more in detail. He's the one that's been getting things done, not the one setting up the bills. He's been in the background. Couldn't have been a better one waiting on the president's side, that's for sure. If things had been reversed and the Democrats were coming to Trump, he would have let the damn economy tank. So I'm noticing there was an uptick in the value of the dollar to the peso. It had a definite, if you look at it, look at the dollar, just put in on your phone, pesos to US dollars conversion, and eventually you'll see a chart that shows like the last 30 days. And there's a definite uptick in the last couple days prior to the signing. Now, I haven't looked this morning since no, actually I looked last night, right after it was signed. But it was an uptick prior to the signing in the value of the dollar. So maybe the economy tanking in the U.S. is good for us here. I don't know. I don't particularly want the U.S. economy to tank. Can't be good. Bummer. Nobody coming in there. Nobody coming under. Leaves me with nothing to talk about. Oh, I can tell you about what kind of TV channels you get here. A whole bunch of religious channels. You get HBO and Cinemax. I don't know if that's just, I don't know if that was separate from the deal, but it came with my package. I pay 2,500 pesos a month for maximum amount of internet and speed, and it comes with probably over 150, close to 200 channels. I think some of them are edited out, but it goes all the way up to 200 and something. I'm down to 2. I get on news, which is where I'm at now. I get CNN, Fox News. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's a cool little something. Oh, maybe Volkswagens are bringing back the van. They're showing an ID Buzz. Interesting looking little bus. I got the sound off because I didn't know what effect yeah.
Electric VW bus will go on sale next year.
Oh, it's an electric VW bus. Oh, so much for camping with that. You ain't gonna go very far with an electric bus. Turn it down here a little bit. I had it cranked up for something else. Anyway, I get CNN, I get Fox News. I get Channel News AS. I'm not sure exactly what that is. I think that's a Philippine state or an Asia station. BBC World News. Al Jazeera English. Oh, they're showing bombs dropping. What is that? Oh, old video. Teleradio, I think it's a Philippine news station. Another one that's similar in statement. And DZRH News, CNBC, Bloomberg. And then it gets into Discovery and Discovery Asia, TLC, CI, whatever that is. Oh, Crime Investigation. Who could have done it? BBC Earth. Animal Planet. NGC. I'm not sure what that is. It looks kind of like a Discovery Channel. National Geographic Wild. Discovery Science. History Channel. Knowledge Clan. CHAN. Assume Knowledge Clan. Lifetime. Metro Channel. TechStorm. HGTV. AXIN, whatever that is. Got a bunch of people fighting over something. Don't know what that is. Looks like a Philippine-based channel. Still nobody here. AFN, whatever that is. Fashion TV. Kids World, MYX, whatever that is, MTV Live. MYX had a bunch of young girls dancing around. Videoke One. I think it's like a video. It's a karaoke channel. And we're getting into, I don't know, Hope Channel, Light TV, Uni TV. There's a whole bunch of these, a whole bunch of Philippine channels. Don't know what they all mean. Rarely ever look at them. And we get a bunch of cartoon channels for the kids. TBN. TBN Inspire. A lot of religious stuff on there. France 24. So I guess a French channel. I haven't watched that at all. Oh, they're speaking in English on that one, so I don't know what that is. Had the volume really down. I didn't want to mess around with the live stream. I didn't know how it would affect it.
I think it's probably just like a relationship with any.
TV is kind of weird. My volume for my TV affects the separate volume control for the TV channels. It'll go up, but it won't go down. So all I usually have to do is turn the TV volume all the way up and then control it from the other remote. Otherwise, the volume is weird. And a whole bunch more cartoon and Philippine channels. I'm just trying to feed fill the dead space till people come on. It's only been 12 minutes and we've had one come and go. If you're wondering why I'm talking about weird shit, wait till you start seeing text on the screen. I can fast forward to you if you're watching this later. That's like a Japanese channel. This one that says NHK World it went away. Where is it? World GPN. I assume that's Japan. A lot of Japanese influence here and Chinese influence here.
통합 분류를 통해 지관광의 중심 모양을 이루고 있습니다. YTN 김원합니다. 국내 최초의
Haven't been out to do any videos for a bit because I'm broke. And we have no money this month, any spare money. So any videos I do this month are going to be what I get from where I'm going. So there probably won't be a whole lot of videos this month. I'll have to slow down because I just cannot afford to run around and do stuff. Not cheap here to run around. Fuel's more money than in the U.S. Well, it depends on where you are in the U.S. It's running about 59 to 65 a liter. And I've seen it still even up to 70. For some reason, as you go up into Valencia, the prices are higher. Which makes it somewhere in the neighborhood of $5 a gallon. Interesting. Oh, hello. Someone's here. Hello. Have any question? Oh, I chased one away. Oh dear. Sorry. We can get Helen over here and the puppy. They're more interesting than me. There's a remote. That's what you get. That's what you get from Pill Products. I'm sure there's a previous channel thingy on here, but I don't know where it is. Ooh. Batman movie. Oh. The Batman. And you get it twice. You get it once in regular and once in high def. Oh, high def's definitely better. Yeah. See how it looks over here in one there. Oh yeah, the high def's definitely much more bright. Looks a lot better. Still no questions. Come on, give me a question. Need something to respond to. This will be very boring if I don't have something to respond to. Please give me a question. Please, I beg you, give me a question. I have a question. Why are your down teeth missing? Well, because I had them pulled out. Yeah, because they were bad. And I still need $300 to buy my dentures. I have the money in savings, but I don't want to spend it because I don't have very much savings. Trying to weather between now and the baby coming, and then the Social Security system giving me more money because of the baby. I've gotten different conflicting stories on that. One woman said, okay, yeah, they do. Another one said, nope, they don't. And the third one said, yep, they do. So I don't know which is correct. Apparently it is based on, or supposedly based on a 3,000 something baseline that is the total amount a family can have. As a single individual, you get this much. With a child or a wife, you get this much. With a child and a wife, you get that much. You get more than one child, maybe that much more. I don't know. I have a phone number to call. I haven't called it because I gotta wait till Monday. Oh, somebody's out front. Alan, go see who's out front. Somebody's out front. Don't let her out. Don't let the dog out.
Honey, there's water. Do you have water?
Oh, was it? Oh, it's probably from Lozada, the tea.
What is
Find my wallet should be there. Should be around 700 pace.
8, 9.
My wallet should be over there. That's the tea from Lozada. I had to order tea from Lozada to get it cheap. There should be enough in there to cover it. Try and use the change in the jar if there's a change amount, so we don't end up with more change. That's one thing you'll go nuts with the change here. It'll drive you crazy. And if you bring American money for your child, for your girl's child, perfect little toy. I brought like 13, 14 bucks in American coins because I just happened to have them and I didn't have time to exchange them. And I gave them to her daughter, and boy, she plays with them like crazy. Wish I'd have brought some American cash, some under 100. 100 is the only thing you're going to get exchanged here is 100, but you brought some ones and some, if you can find them, some $2 bills. So they do have a $200 or 200 peso bill here. They have the 20s, 50s, 100s, 200s, 500s, and 1000s. And they're supposed to be bringing out some bigger coins like 100 peso coins or 150 peso coins. I forget exactly. But they're not out yet. But the coins will drive you absolutely ape shit. You'll have 5 different, seems like there's 5 different 10 peso coins or 5 peso coins or 1 peso. It's just, they're all different sizes. Every time somebody gets elected, they can print their own shit, so. Is it the tea? Open it up. Should be 100 packs of the British English breakfast tea. Oh, we didn't get it yet? I thought you gave it to him already. Good morning. I don't know how you do super chat, bro. I have a PayPal if you want to do something like that. It's in the comments. I have no idea how to set up a super chat. I was trying to, and I couldn't find anything to turn on super chat. So somebody told me it's a good way to grow the channel because that's the way you're making money for YouTube. So they get a cut from that. So I was trying to turn it on because of that. I need to grow the channel enough that I start getting paid from it. And I didn't find any way to turn it on. Yeah, that's my 100 pack of English breakfast tea. I had to get off Lazada. Oh, this is 200. No, oh, it's 200 grams, 100 packets. Cause I still haven't been able to get decaffeinated English breakfast tea. Luckily, I shipped a bunch of it, but I still like the. What do we got here? No, not monetized yet. I need another 500 subscribers to be monetized. Like I wish I had a different channel with 100 or 1,500 subscribers, and I didn't want to use it here because there was too many haters on it. Been shut down for quite a while, but there's still that many on there. But I didn't want to use it because of that. I kind of wish I had now. I'd have been getting paid. But the haters would have caused problems, I think. Let me get my glasses. It's hard to read this light print here. I'm on the cell phone, not on a... Oh. Oh, well, I appreciate that. But I don't know how to turn on the bloody... I don't know how to make that work. I've set it so it says top chat. Some spam may be not visible. I've set it to live chat all visible. And then another one is none, hide all messages. So I don't know beyond that what else I could set. Haven't been outside today, but it was cool last night. I don't think it's not raining out today, has it been? Not raining, is it? No, it's not raining. I got the windows covered up a bit because this part of the house here faces into this evening sun, and it gets quite hot in here, so I got curtains covering up the windows. Oh, well, that sucks. Well, that's stupid. They should let you turn that on. But at any rate, yes. Oh, go get 500 of your buddies and have them all sub me, man. That's what I need to get monetized. I need the subscribers. I need just under 500 more. I would have thought a lot of like the videos for the turn your camera in other direction. It just says rotate device, so it won't let me.
How?
Yeah, well, for the chat, I thought it would be easier because as it comes up along the side of the screen, the chat's going to be in the dark section. And it's just chat, so you don't really need to see so much. But I started it this way. It doesn't let you change it. No, it just doesn't let you change once you've started it. It locks it now. Which I don't think, do I have my rotation? Yeah, the rotation's set on the phone. It just doesn't let you change. Weather's good. Oh. I didn't even realize. Okay. I didn't realize who the hell I was talking to just now. Weather's good here today. Maybe moving again. Found a primitive house. There isn't a liquor store here. You can buy alcohol anywhere. No, there's no money for travel at the moment. There's just enough money to survive with till at least June next year. So there won't be any travel trips other than local. Well, it's not that primitive. It looks like a house that was built possibly by an expat or a wealthier Filipino that has just been left to go a bit on the feral side and needs a bunch of work. I haven't been able to talk to the landlord yet, although it is available. It's on a nice piece of land. I wish I had the money to buy it, but it's like they sell it by the meter here, and this is like 2 football fields full of land, if not 3. And it looks like almost like it could be as much as 5 acres. At any rate, I think I added it up and it ended up being like 800,000 US or some shit like that. It was ridiculous. This area of everywhere around Dumaguete, the values are way high because of the fact all the blogging from here. There's areas you can buy land pretty cheap, but it's not close to Dumaguete. And we are considering moving up into Baez City. Well, the house that I'm looking at, it has a very good cross-flow ventilation the way it's made. Most of the houses here I'm finding do not have good cross-flow. So even though you have windows, they're like typically all on one side, so the air can't cut through, so that affects your cooling quite a bit, especially if you got trees or roof, porches around the house. The Australian style house of having porches going all the way around, I've seen one here. An Australian built it. That makes a big difference. They have like a 12-foot wide porch going all the way around the place. And that affects the cooling in the house as well. He is up in Valencia, but not way up high on the hill. That's Ray, is the guy behind the Gas and Go who runs a repair shop there. And this Filipino house that I've looked at is in Bacong. Bacong's a lot hotter and drier than a lot of areas here. It is very close to the ocean, though. The house is maybe a quarter-mile walk down to the ocean, or drive. There's a $17 million house for sale right on the beach down there. Somebody has that kind of money. That's like, I think I figured it out. I forget. I think it was somewhere in the $300,000 neighborhood. Pretty exotic house. Had its own, had 2 security guards, had 3 jet skis parked in the ocean out in front of it. Had its own, had a nice seawall built right there. The house is probably 12 to 15 feet above the water. That's where I did the video with Boy. We were sitting down. That's the end of the road where that $17 million house is actually somewhat in the background of that. You can barely see it at all because it's there's a vacant lot that's next to it that's grown up a little bit. And this place here, depending on what day, there are a lot of days we weren't running the AC. I'm running it now, but I run it at a very low setting, just enough to make it comfortable, to keep the price of the, I've been spending about a little bit over $100 a month here, and over at Hermagina where they had an antique wall unit, I don't think was very efficient. I got a $200 electric bill over there, but I also have a very, very big industrial fan, and was running that to pull heat out of the house, and it didn't really work out well. It was an expensive fan too. I wish I had the money back from it. It was $200 for that fan. Our people are not enjoying the one coffee shop everyone's going to. Oh, probably, there's Tom Tom's that a lot of people go to, and there's, which is right on the ocean, down in, on the boulevard. And all those places along the boulevard are high. If you want a nice place to go that's food and coffee and things, and you're not going to get a view of the ocean, but it's a very nice little place. It's Gabby's, where Bud Brown used to go all the time. I went over there after he blogged about it, and I go there all the time now. Prices are pretty much half what you're going to see on the boulevard. When I do go into town and go get food, if I'm close to Gabby's, I go over to Gabby's. Because even with the fuel you burn to get over there, you're spending less. I can feed all 3 of us for 600 pesos. Or if I go to Ground Zero or Yan Yan or something, I mean not Yan Yan, I always get those 2 names mixed up. Why Not? I don't know why I get Why Not and Yan Yan. I somehow invert all the time. And Why Not is a restaurant and Yan Yan is a grocery store. Well, that would be probably Ground Zero. Which is, it's also a restaurant, not just a coffee shop. Tom Tom's is the big, it just seems to be more coffee than anything else. Yeah, that's Ground Zero where we had the meet and greet. It's a good place. I go over there. I went over there the other day after visiting John. I just needed to hear people speaking English. And they don't bust your chops in there. If you go in and don't buy anything, they don't chase you out and shit. And it has a generator, so when the power goes out, they fire it up and then air comes back on. So it's a nice spot to sit for a while. There's some halfway decent chairs in there. Most of the places in the Philippines, you're not going to find a comfortable chair. Thank God I shipped my recliner, which I'm sitting in right now. There she is, buried under my mover's blanket. I don't want to get it messed up. A lot of the food in there, I wasn't totally impressed. They have really good potato chips. They call them root crop. They don't call them potato chips, but they have root crop, which is just potatoes sliced up and fried, and they're actually quite good. That's what I usually end up getting, but even that's like, I get 190 pesos, so it's like $3.50 for a little tray of a decent sized tray, but just potato chips. There's only like 3 people in here, bro. They say, hey, hit it if they want to hit it, man. I don't think ever asking actually makes any damn difference. Maybe one person in 100 will actually hit the button when they weren't going to, because it reminds them they didn't do it. Getting bored of your mind, any questions? The Batman movie is boring. You can't follow it. What's that?
I'm looking for honey.
Oh, where is she? Oh, yeah, make sure she's not under the rocker. That's worth every bit of coming here right here, guys. Look at that, right there. Right there. And look at that right there.
But if this guy knows,
All right, man. Thank you anyway.
and when it does, this whole city's gonna come apart.
Get back to mowing the grass. You trying to figure out how you want to pronounce your name that you created to be. I don't even know what you're trying to get to with that. Bear Claw.
What is his name?
Bear Claw? Oh, it is Bear Claw. Okay, I see it now. I had to look at it for a while.
Black Claw.
Yeah. Doing the capitals in the lowercase isn't going to get you anywhere. That doesn't make it unusual enough. They don't even care if it's capitalized or not capitalized. That's got to do with the search engine. If you don't do something unusual, like my 1M, for example, it doesn't make it unusual enough for YouTube to search, and so, oh, that's something different. If you did bear claw as 2 separate words, it would look up everything under bear. It would look up everything under claw, and it wouldn't pay any attention to the fact that it says bear claw. But the purpose of, if you make it bear claw, the way you did, it does make it unusual because it becomes one unusual word. The larger A and L and W don't do any good. I would have just done the C and the B. And then it makes sense to read. Oh, starting to feel like this, guys. Come on, gotta be some questions out there. I'm starting to get nappy like my puppy. Honey, come here. Come on. Come on. Honey, come here. Come on. Come here.
Come, honey.
Honey, come here. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on.
Up.
Oh, I got it too steep. She don't like it that
Come
steep.
on.
Come on. Come on. Atta girl. Yeah. There she is. The 2 best girls. Where's the other one? She went upstairs.
Yeah.
She take the pad.
Phone.
Oh, look, you could have gave it a pad. Kid is addicted to TV like I am.
Learning her song, but I think it's not the song that she's watching.
I was thinking it was time for her to do her 30 minutes outside before it gets too hot out. I'm trying to get her to try and be more independent. And you notice she's not balking as much going out. now as she did at the beginning. Still complaining, but she's going out.
Trisha.
Teaching this kid a little independence
Trisha.
has been difficult. She basically has been in mommy's arms from birth
Trisha.
to 5
Come
every
down
minute of
here.
the day. And when she wasn't in mommy's arms, she was in grandma's arms,
Trisha.
and doesn't quite want to separate that, like their still the umbilical has not been cut. So it's been a little tricky with that. And one of the things I've been having her do is every day before she gets to sit and watch TV is to go outside for a minimum of half an hour and do whatever she can do outside. Then she can look at
Come
TV.
down here.
And she's allowed to look at the damn TV.
Trisha. Down here. Down here.
Now, not why.
Down now.
She always wants to do a now or a why.
Down. May I see what did you watch? Is it a song? No, it's not. Oh, see, I told you that you have to learn your song. It's not the song that you're looking for.
Yeah. Well, have her go outside for 30 minutes before TV.
Ano pag-plisa sa outside?
30 minutes.
Sige na, play first.
Where's she going? Wait till you get here, guys. Ray, the guy who'd been here 27 years, he's raised a family here and dealt with a lot of the kids here, said, go hard on them when they're young, or you'll go through hell. And luckily, she's still young enough. Where's she at? What's she doing?
Getting her sleeper.
Oh, getting her slippers. Well, but we're slowly bringing her around.
Why do I have to help you? You know how to do it. Sit down then. I cannot reach it. Sit down. Kapit. Where's your regular sleeper? Asa tayo mong sleeper? This is too small to you.
Small.
Okay, 30 minutes.
Please.
Oh my goodness, 30 minutes. Oh my God, 30 minutes outside. It's not hot yet. Scary if you're an ant, maybe. Or a ball. He has a hell of a good time playing with his ball that he put a string through. She'll grab that string and the ball slapping her in the side of the head, and then she'll lose it and the ball goes flying across the room. Good little dog, though. Of course, she's been pooping in the house. I've been trying to get her to stop doing that. Kind of tricky when the whole house is tile. So is the outside of the house in a lot of places. And although the tile's falling off the house, we had a piece fall off the other day. Oh, split window Corvette in the Batman movie. Everybody wonder why there's only 1 year of split window? People complained. Can't see out the rearview mirror. Wouldn't matter nowadays, they put a freaking rearview camera in it, but back then, they bitched. They pulled it out and made a single window. It's the only reason that car had a 1 year run. And it's actually not a 1 year car, it's just the difference is the rear window. 64 is the exact same car without the split window. Good luck, man. The biggest problem is the entry permit. That is the hardest one. You need an address here in the Philippines that you're going to send it to. And it is a form that is so problematic that I gave up after a month of trying to do it. I didn't know about it till it was too late. I didn't find the entry permit paperwork. It's not just going and getting your dog checked at a vet by USDA. You have to get a USDA vet to sign off on it. And you have to get this entry permit. And when you go to fill out the stupid entry permit, it seemed like every single time that I went to fill it out, it didn't like it. So I'd do it again. It would create a second document, and then a third document, and then a fourth document, and a fifth document, and a sixth document. And they're all just numbers. They're not like this one. It doesn't even tell you what it doesn't like. It just says go back and fix it. And that's where the problem lies, is in that document. If you can find somebody who knows exactly how to fill out that document just right, you'll get a dog in. If you don't, find somebody to give your dog to. And there's tons of dogs here. And you can get pure breeds. I got Honey here for $160. And that's as big as she's gonna get. She's a miniature Shih Tzu. Yes, you are a Shih Tzu, that's for sure. For some reason she likes me doing that. She gets crazy. Bakersfield. Life was good. Yeah, I ran into you before. I saw you before. I ran through Bakersfield on my way across the U.S. with my dog that I couldn't get, and gave him away at the last minute to somebody that ended up killing him 2 days later. So if you got somebody good that you know you can trust, and you love your dog, just give him away. That was my biggest regret coming here, was him getting killed, not losing him, but him dying. And that's my picture on my on the YouTube is Timmy. And there's a video of him. If you go back far enough, you'll see me playing with him. So my dog gone crazy. He liked to play. We would roughhouse like crazy. Oh, somebody saying hello from Florida to you.
Hmm?
Well, say hello back.
Hi.
Louder, they can't hear
Say
you.
hello. Morning. Good evening.
Evening, yes, evening in America. 7-year-old. Yeah. I'll be there pretty soon. Another year and a half, she'll be 7. And we'll have another 1.5-year-old, 2-year-old. What are we looking at, September? Birthday, August, September? August or September, I forget. September. Oh, what was the date? 19. 19. Oh, I shouldn't forget that one, because she told me that the other night, and I realized it's the same day we're getting married, as the 19th of June. And the due date for the baby is the 19th of September. At least it isn't 9/11. I have enough issues with that. I met Muhammad Ali 2 weeks prior to 9/11. That was the asshole that was running the show and flew the first plane into the towers. And I actually watched those buildings go up when I was a kid. We would go up to New York, once every 6 months or so, and I watched those buildings slowly go up over a couple of years. Yes, she's due in September. It's looking like a possible girl at this point, but we're not sure still. Every time I've been to the doctor, the baby's hiding her sex, or it's a girl. I have gotten a number for the Social Security system here in the Philippines to call and try and get a Social Security number for the baby. The baby, I believe, does get American citizenship. I'm not 100% sure about that, but I do believe that's the case. And which would be great, because down the road, that child will be able to go to the... Yeah, I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. Helen wants a boy. She wants a boy. But it doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter either way. Here, you just slide over here a little more. Get your head over here.
What?
Well, you want to get in the chair? Here, come up in the chair. Come up in the chair. There's enough room in this chair for the both of us. This will be my first. Well, actually, technically my second. Oh, here, you take the phone for a minute, so I can change the chair.
That didn't pull my
You're
hair.
prettier than me anyway. Yeah. There we go. It's just the wrong button. That button. There we go. Back too far. Let me give you some pillow. I can't have it all. I need some. Wait a minute. Where's the other one? I don't have the other one. She'll share. Yeah. There we go. I'll get farther away. Oh, that stupid light. Window. There we go. I'm pulling for a boy too. Surprises are better. Can't do both at once. Yeah, we're hoping. She wants a boy because she wants a big, strong boy to move things for her. She has me for now, but later she will need somebody, and I might need somebody by then too. But she certainly won't be able to pick me up and move me around. But luckily, by then, hopefully, if I've heard correct about Social Security, there'll be enough money by then to pay people to be in the house and pick me up and change my diaper.
Change your diaper?
Muscles are important. Yeah. I've never been a bit into the bodybuilding business. Well, it was. I probably wouldn't have been 350 pounds most of my life. Actually, it was up as far as 450 pounds at one time. She is barely over 100 pounds pregnant. Darn it. Should have got my thing for holding the phone, for videoing to hold this. But I didn't. Oops. Look at that button. Look at that. She looks like a China doll, don't she? My hair is doing well, my hair. Oh, come on, guys. Gotta be some real questions out there.
What question do you want?
What's that?
What question do you want?
I don't know. I just want any old question right now. No brownout today. Nope. I'm waiting for the next brownout when I gotta fire up the generator again. That's a good question. Waiting for this stupid idiot next door who thinks that the generator should not be run, period. No matter where it is, he calls and complains. I haven't heard about another brownout across the board. That they probably will have one. They've been working on the wiring here in Negros and shutting down the whole grid. Trisha, was she one of the girl?
Yeah,
Yeah, girl, but
she was a girl, so she had her
yeah,
sister.
he didn't spell Trisha right. But do you even spell Trisha? Is Trisha's name spelled right? Is Trisha's name spelled correct? I know yours is not.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Helen's name got misspelled.
Trisha also misspelled.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, because when I
Oh,
told
you're here
my-
in Dumaguete.
When I told my brother to register her while I'm in bed,
Oh, and you spelled it wrong?
I spelled it wrong.
We'll have to do that with our baby. We'll have to give another misspelling.
Yeah.
Make it special. Helen's name got misspelled by a nurse when she was born. And Trisha's got misspelled by her brother when she was born. Who filled out the paperwork wrong. So maybe we'll do that again with this baby. We'll figure out a name and then we'll figure out a way to misspell it. I'm leaning towards Joe if it's a boy, because of my father's name, or Joe, John, Joseph, because of John, my one best friend who
He
died,
was in the market.
and my friend John here, who's in a hospital bed now and probably not going to get out of it for a very long time because of a shitty helmet. Don't buy a shitty helmet here. Oh, geez, I'm losing the phone again.
Where's your holding?
How about Larry? I don't know. Oh, well, the names we were leaning towards were significant. What was your dad's name? Lodi Vico. I thought about that one a little bit. Doesn't quite work with Henshu. My father's name was Joseph. My good buddy, and Joe or John is a twist of Joseph. One of my best friends I ever had, who died many years ago, his name was John. And John is my current, he's still my best friend, but he's not there anymore in his head. He has a very short view of everything. He seems to understand some things, like I hand him an electric fan and a little battery-powered fan thing, and he would set it so it was blowing in his face, but he didn't seem to have much understanding of anything beyond that. Cannot talk yet, although he has been like acknowledging some people. I keep hearing that he's talking, but then I never hear any talking. So when I'm there, I thought for a girl's name, my mother's name was Anita. It was also my grandmother's name was Ruth. My grandfather's last name, or my grandfather's name was Jack. His last name was Roselle, and Rose is a name that has come up. Oh, how could we misspell Rose? How could we misspell Rose? R-O-S-I, maybe?
Rose?
Yeah. If we didn't-
R-O-S-A. A. Rose. Like a rose.
Yeah.
R-O-S-A. Rose?
Yeah, it's R-O-S-E. How could we go about misspelling Rose? R-O. R-O-Z-A-E?
Yeah, it was a
That
rose.
one, yeah, R-O-S. We use an I instead of an E. Or Y. No, I is better. I don't know. We'll get there when we get there. Yeah, well, I know how to spell Rose. Her last name was Roselle, which is R-O-S-E-L-L-E. Her middle name was Rose. My grandmother's name was Rose. So that's another name to throw in there, into the pot. And your mama's name is
Natividad.
Natividad. So that's a big one.
I don't know why the name is weird. Yep.
I think Natividad is Spanish for Christmas, if I have correctly. I forget. So a Chris name would be girl's name Chris. I think a girl's name at Chris could be. Yeah, she can come in.
Are you done playing?
What?
Are you done playing?
What?
Are you done playing?
Where's Pin?
Huh?
Where's Pin?
Come here inside. What did you say? Come. I don't play.
Honey, no. Honey?
Where's the Pin?
You're so sweet.
Honey always wants to jump all over her, and
That's
she's
sweet.
been bit a couple times by Honey because Honey doesn't know who's the boss.
Good. Did you
He thinks Trisha's just
Are you
another
ready?
puppy to play with.
Okay.
You
Is it
see
hot
that?
outside?
Yeah.
It's hot. Tell everybody how hot it is.
Pretty hot?
Mm.
Pretty hot outside?
Yung nagwapulak po sige.
Oh, we're going to... She said we're going to be red.
Oh, it's going to be red?
Yeah, outside.
Oh.
There will be a lechon. Will be a lechon outside. Sige na.
Okay, well, you're inside now.
Drink water. Pressure water. Drink water.
It's going to be one of the most entertaining parts of being here. Raising her.
Ang lamok din
Thank God I got her when she's young enough that I can still train her and not have a rebellious teenager. I have a buddy that wants to come and he said, "Oh, I'd rather get one that's up at like 12 or 14. No, you don't. No, you don't. The loonies are running the asylum here,
Bad
and
mosquito.
kids are very out of control at that age. At any age, I've noticed it's because it's bad taste to maybe discipline your kid in public. They don't do it when the kid's out of control, so the kid ends up being very out of control. So you really need to get a handle on it when they're young enough. The first day I met her, she literally all 4 arms and legs kicking because she didn't get something she wanted. And I've actually seen that in a restaurant when the kid didn't get what they wanted. And the parents just ran and got what the kid wanted and handed it to her to stop her. Instead of disciplining her properly, they just went, "Here you go." Because it would be bad taste. Like, "Oh, you're not taking care of your child. You're having to spank it." I don't know what the reasoning behind it is, but it doesn't work out well in the long run. Way to let kids in their teens. Probably why we have a lot of young pregnant women here. They're not trained well at a young age. Where's she at? There she is. So big kitchen window. I'll have to know. Put a piece of cardboard over that next time. That's like the only back window I have on the downstairs of the house. I have no side windows. I have nothing but great big front windows, which is why I get no cross flow ventilation in there. I have a back door that I can open without a screen. Without a screen, I get flies. Lately, we've been getting lots of flies. So at first we weren't getting them, but now it's ridiculous. I don't know. I haven't been paying that much attention to what I was spending for the dog food. You can buy it in big bags here. You can buy it in bags where they put it in the smaller bags. I don't think it was. She barely eats any food, so I don't pay that much attention to that. I think you're better off with the tiny one because they're going to eat less food, and there'll be less smaller poops in the yard. There's a place in Dumageddon. I've been getting it when I go in. It's a place where I found decent dog collars and things, so I just, when I go in there, I grab a couple bags. I think they're a bag that's basically like a 5-pound bag of sugar sized bag was running about $3, something like that. I'm really not sure. I can't quote a price. Oh, my arm is going to sleep. She may be light, but she still can put my arm to sleep. Love her to death. Biggest perk for coming here is her. That and the cost of living. The overall cost of living. What? Look at that. My great big face next to that tiny little one. My goodness. My missing teeth. I wish more people would come in and ask more questions. Oh, back to the brownout question in the generator. I've rigged it up now. I can run it out in the driveway, which is out where the vehicles run. So they can't claim that the vehicle's fumes or the fumes from it are causing any problem. Apparently there may be a 7-meter rule from a building. I'm 7 meters away. I have enough wire to run it way down past the buildings here, but they put a generator house that is another 50 meters away, and that means more wire. And I cannot get some idiot to move the stupid house, so I'm running it here in the driveway because I'm not dragging some big heavy-ass generator across dirt to plug it in. I'm too old for that. And I'm not about to string the wire over there until I know there's a place to put the generator.
I told you nga ako ang sing mo
At any rate, it is what it is. You don't like it, kiss my ass. He's an idiot from Watertown, New York. He seems to think he's still in America.
Basta diyan ka magdula.
One of the things I'm glad I did ship was a very heavy-duty extension cord, which I shipped for my welding machine. I have a little MIG welder. It's a 110 MIG, but I figured I'd get an inverter to run it. I just haven't had the money to buy a big enough inverter. I had a generator I shipped. I was going to run it off a generator or my generator. My generator is a 220 generator. The one I shipped is a 110 generator, and the 110 generator doesn't work. I should have tested it before I left the U.S. I could have returned it. I didn't even test it. I literally threw it in a box.
Pagtuon ay mo na yung isang sa graduation. While mag-graduation mo, mag-sing mo ang
But I definitely wouldn't. I don't advise shipping a dog. Just resign yourself to finding it and go home. Oh, turn it off. Turn it off.
Panay. Turn it off. Like that. How put it?
Kid's playing music on the damn phone.
Go there.
Give her get the pad.
That was their graduation song. Atong pad.
Let me put you down. I don't know if she can get it. Good, going down.
Ayaw naman ang pag.
Well, you have a good one there.
Where's the pad?
Now.
Not against it.
One thing nice, this chair did come, Lazy Boy designed it with some kind of capacitive discharge in it. That when you lose power, you can close it up. And you can open it maybe once, but you ain't gonna open and close it a bunch, that's for sure. But it will close and it'll probably reopen once with the power off. How you doing, Tricia? Huh? What are you doing? You don't want to say hello to anybody? No.
Huwag ka mo down. Down you there. Oh.
Well, down to 3 people and it's been an hour. I had hoped more people might come in and do a little Q&A. But without questions to answer, I don't know what to say. Thank y'all for dropping in. And have a good evening, morning. Have a good morning. No, evening. My morning. Oh, man. All right. Have a good one, everybody. Thanks for stopping by.